Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schulz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots podcast, back for another week of brilliant idiotness. And today's episode is sponsored by
Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. If you have a business, you need a place online for it. If you have a passion, you should have a place online for it. Every dream needs a domain. Squarespace domains make it easy to find the best name for your business at one fair, all-inclusive price, no hidden fees, add-ons required. Every Squarespace domain comes with the advanced privacy and security tools included to ensure your domain remains online and protected. Plus, Squarespace provides everything you need to bring more of your dream to life. Whether that means building a website or adding a professional email service, don't wait to claim your name. Invest in your dream domain today. Head to squarespace.com/idiots to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using the code IDIOTS. That's squarespace.com/idiots.
Hello, Kyle Walker.
Hello, good sir.
Back for another week of brilliant idiotness, man. I just actually flew in. I just got back from Nashville, white Atlanta. Okay.
Ooh.
I love Nashville, by the way.
That's a great city.
That's a great
city, great people. Hope. There is hope in that city.
Some of the best pizza on the planet exists in Nashville.
You need to listen, you're great at your hot takes.
Listen to me.
You need to just...
Some of the best pizza on the planet exists in Nashville, Tennessee.
You are a brilliantly successful man. You have great takes. You're smart. You're all the things. You're from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I don't need you to fix your face and tell me what fucking good pizza is.
Listen to me. Some of the best pizza on the planet exists in Nashville, Tennessee.
You got babies on it?
A spot called on the pizza. Maybe, I don't know. But there's something about the crust. Maybe there's a little baby flesh in the crust. But listen, there's a spot called Slim and Husky in Nashville, Tennessee. Man. I want to know if Jelly Roll ever had Slim and Husky. And if not, they need to sponsor some pizza for him. It's a Nashville,
he's skinny now.
Business.
Jelly's skinny.
Well, that's why it's called Slim and Husky. So if both parties get taken care of.
Is it deep dish and thin crust? Is that the idea?
Yeah, well, it's actually really good.
Oh, you had Slim and Husky before? What the fuck you had?
When I went to Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
You guys didn't go you didn't have the iconic, what is it? Prince's Hot Chicken or something like that?
They got the hot chicken pizza at Slim and Husky's, man. No. I'm trying to tell you. I didn't get that, though. I like the nothing but a V thing, which is all vegan. So they got the vegan pepperoni with the vegan sausage.
What about cheese?
Vegan cheese, non-dairy.
This is why it's like...
You call that the best pizza?
Bro, I'm just telling you what I like. Okay?
It sounds like...
No,
it sounds
I didn't get... They got something else, but I get the vegan. I like it. That shit slaps. By the way, I get vegan, even when I'm in New York, if they got Cut and Slices has vegan cheese, I get vegan cheese.
I apologize. Everybody from New York listening to this right now, I apologize. Everybody from Chicago listening to this right now, I apologize.
They're all lactose intolerant. They're so happy that pizza places got vegan cheese options.
Who is?
Everybody in Chicago and New York City.
No.
Yes, man.
We're the most lactose tolerant city on the planet.
Nah, look at that. Ooh, look at that menu.
No, shout out Slim and Huskies. I want y'all to kill it. You're great.
Slim and Husky hot chicken pizza. When next time you're in Nashville?
I was just there, man, so probably not for a little bit.
Damn, I should have had them pull up and give you some.
You should have had them pull up, man. I'm sure it's great. I'm just saying, listening to someone who's not from New York talk about pizza is insanity.
Oh, it's so good, man. And
vegan, you throwing a vegan slice out there. Like, you're not even supposed to put nothing on pizza. Nah. If your plain slice doesn't rock, you don't make good pizza.
That's good. No, plain. I can't. That's boring.
I'm just telling you. The plain slice's got to be so nice that it's not boring.
Isn't an oxtail slice one of the most New York things ever, though?
So it's like my brain can't comprehend the things you're saying. I don't know if you're trolling.
You've never had an oxtail slice from Cuts and Slices?
Do you have oxtail before?
God, yes, I've had oxtail.
Okay.
Listen,
have you ever had it on a? Have you ever had
oxtail before you? I probably had oxtail before you.
You're probably right. But you ever had it on a slice of pizza, though?
No, Charlamagne, because I'm from New York City.
Have you ever had Cuts and Slices is New York, baby?
Yeah,
Cuts and Slices in Brooklyn. They got one in...
Don't put oxtail on pizza. We don't do that. You could put pepperoni on pizza.
You say that until you bite into it. Don't knock it till you try it.
It might be great. It might be great, but we don't lead with the pizza with stuff on it. You lead just with the brand of pizza.
You've done that. So you've had the basics, but what about when you get that oxtail slice, that lobster and shrimp Alfredo slice?
What are we doing? What are we doing? This is ridiculous.
You ever been to Cuts and Slices?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
No, I like it.
I'm sure it's great. Shout out Cuts and Slices. I'm sure it's great. But even they're looking at this like, oh, Charlotte, you got to lead with the plain slice. You got to tell us why that's great because that's what defines you as a New York.
What's your favorite pizza?
Now, are we going by slice or are we going by pie?
By slice.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Because if we're going by pie, I mean, obviously Joe's is phenomenal. If we're going by pie, there's a great spot over here. Ruby Rosa's phenomenal over here. Prince's is great.
What's on it?
No,
Pepperoni?
Nah, bro. Lobster and shrimp Alfredo.
Just have a pasta.
Salmon chili. You said you liked
Salmon
it.
chili?
What do you have from Cuts
What
and
are we
Slices?
talking about?
What did you have from Cuts and
Salmon
Slices?
on fucking pizza?
The barbecue chicken or something like that.
Was it not fire?
No, it was.
Okay then.
Yeah, but you don't
Why
judge
do New
a
Yorkers want to be
spot off the
basic their
special
whole
spice?
This is
life?
what it's like when white people talk about rap. Now I get it.
Yes,
I get it.
yes,
I get it.
yes.
now.
Do you just
I
like
understand-
vanilla ice cream?
I understand it. Yes. Yes.
With no sprinkles?
This is crazy. This is so crazy.
No.
Why do you
sprinkle.
want everything so plain?
You would get a vanilla ice cream. You put some whipped cream. You put a little sea salt, and then you put
Sea
a little.
salt?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Can
That's a lot.
Can I put you guys on game,
That's
or
a
can I
lot.
not put you
You
guys
named
on game?
four
Can I
seasonings.
share the finer things
You
in
named-
life, or can I not
You
share the
salt
finer
babe,
things
bro.
in life?
You
I
named
am
four
here.
seasonings.
I am here
You named four
to share
seasons.
information with the
You
world.
just gave us an Italian ice cream. You put 4 seasons on the ice cream, bro. You put a hotel on the ice cream.
Cafe Pana. You go to Cafe Pana, you get the cookies and pana. That's the best ice cream in New York City right there. You get the cookies and pana. You don't need anything else on it. Cafe Pana, cookies and pana. It's the best ice cream in New York City. That is the best. That's it. It's just cookies and cream, but it's cookies and pana. All their other ice creams, phenomenal. But if you want to get the fire one, you get vanilla with the whipped cream, a little bit of olive oil on it. They might even put a little sea salt. It will knock your socks off, and it doesn't need fucking lobster, mac and cheese, and salmon or whatever
Shout
the
out
fuck
to
you're
Cuts
talking.
and Slices in New York City, baby. Shout out to Slim and Husky in Nashville. And shout out to Pizza Hut.
Ooh.
Best pizza on the planet. Right? Best places for pizza on the planet. Now you don't like Pizza Hut.
And best breadsticks. I'll give you that.
Pizza Hut, right? Fire.
Breadsticks at Pizza Hut is kind
Fire.
of fire.
By the way,
Domino's is way better than
No,
pizza.
no, no,
Nah,
no,
nah.
no.
Domino's
Pizza
thin
Hut.
crust is an elite.
No, but the breadsticks at Pizza Hut is.
Yeah, but we're not talking about guys. I'm gonna fucking blow my head off here. Are we talking about pizza or are we talking about breadsticks? These are different
if you
things.
blow your head off, can we use it for the sauce?
I hate them. I hate them. I just hate them.
Little brain lovers pizza.
He saved it.
I know you did. That was good.
Three.
Salute the Druski!
Druski.
Druski got everybody up in arms and didn't even say shit. Let me tell you why Druski is such a good guy at what he does. Druski don't even got to say shit.
Nothing.
They're making AI videos of him like responding though.
But they were AI, I thought.
Yeah.
I know that's what
That's
they're making
fucked up.
AI.
yeah.
I don't like that shit, yo. We got to do something about that. I'm not even gonna lie. All the AI tweets, the AI videos,
Yeah.
them shit be having me going, yo.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting caught.
Yo, left and right.
No, it's
Yeah.
bad, bro. It's bad. Like this shit is getting too good, too fast, bro.
Nah.
Like no, I don't like that shit at all. Because I thought Druski's. By the way, and when I saw Druski, I'm like, the only reason I was like, this is not Druski, is because Druski don't talk this much.
Yeah.
When he did the whole thing where he was like, Erica Kirk suing me and his
Right.
I'm like, this can't be. I'm like, there's no way Druski
Yeah.
would tweet. Druski don't even talk like this.
Yeah.
And he don't talk this much.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Erica Kirk's alleged tweet, because she never really responded either, right?
No, I don't think so.
When I saw her alleged tweet, I said to myself, why would you claim this?
I mean,
Why would you say this is you?
I don't know if you can't claim it, bro.
I don't know, bro.
The sparklers and then the staring into the camera.
Do you guys want to watch it?
Hilarious.
I saw 3 other conservative women that Druski could have been imitating. But I didn't find out about them until after this sketch. And then people started sending me videos of these women speaking at CPAC and stuff like that. They are way more this sketch than Erica Kirk.
Okay.
But he did name it conservative.
Women.
White women.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this to me, like, what's fun about this is that I like when comedy riles shit up.
Of course.
I like when there's something that's put out with the intention of laughter and then people take it serious and get all angry about it. And I haven't seen comedy do that in a minute. There are people who make like political statements that rile people up, but they're not really funny. A pure comedy sketch got the internet going crazy. How long has it been?
what, 10 days? When did it come out? Last week? Right?
No, I mean, how long has it been since you've seen it?
Since I seen somebody rob people up with comedy sketch?
That's with a comedy sketch or even a stand-up bit.
I think since Chappelle, really.
What does Chappelle do?
Chappelle's not political though. They're social.
But like, what did he do? Like, he just said Israel or something? Like,
I mean, but some people found it funny. Some people were
I
outraged.
think it was this is silly the whole time and trying to make people laugh the whole time. It wasn't like, here is a political statement that, a large swath of the internet agrees with, and then there's a part of the internet that doesn't agree with it, right? Like, this is just, I'm going to be silly, and people are angry at silly.
If I was Eric Kirk, I'd be offended at all the conservatives.
Why, what are they saying?
Because y'all think I look like this?
That's
this man
funny.
did not say anything. This man did not say my name. Okay?
That's
This is how y'all think I look. This is how y'all think I act. Y'all coming to my defense saying how fucked up it is that he's doing this to a widow. Why the fuck y'all think this is me?
Yeah, that's funny.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting on Ozempic immediately if I'm Eric Kirk. Like, and by the way, I promise you, when I saw the other two videos, who are the other women, Chris? And there's another woman I saw acting just like Druski, bro. And she's a conservative woman. Same size, build, and everything.
Margie Taylor
There
Greene.
she go. What's her name? Kat Kamak?
Kimberly.
There's got to be AI, bro.
No! I never heard of this woman. I thought this was Druski, bro.
Oh, wow.
And she's talking at, what is this? What is the YR? What is
Young
this?
Republicans.
Young Republicans. Kat Kamak.
She barefoot?
That's who I think Druski saw, bro.
They said the
That's who I think Druski saw, bro.
I double checked. That's real.
What'd you say, Chris?
I did double check. That's real.
How do you know if it's real?
that one.
I found it through legitimate sources.
No, it's not her. That's the girl that said demure. It's another one.
They said
I promise you, it's another lady that I saw that wasn't the cat lady. And I'm like, that's who Druski saw. Druski saw a couple of them. And he
Anyway.
might have saw the Erica speech.
Isn't it fun to have the internet riled up off comedy
Oh, I
again and
love
not
it.
off of some fucking political agenda or political opinions?
I love it.
This is the place that we should be operating in.
But this
is
is technically a political opinion, though.
No, it's not. Well, I guess it is conservative women be acting, but he's not talking about their opinions that they have. He's just saying what they look like and how they behave.
And you can't say that he's wrong when you look at the video of the chick cat, right?
You can say whatever you want, but now you get angry at comedy. Like when people get angry at comedy or angry at any form of art,
Yeah.
it's just kind of silly, right? Because it's like it's like being angry at a painting.
Listen, I
You
told
know what I mean? Like, what are we doing
Yeah.
over here? He's like clearly not being serious.
y'all last year, and everybody got. I'm not gonna say everybody. I hate when I don't know why I gotta stop doing these broad generalizations. But there were some people who got mad at me when I just said I think Druski is the best sketch actor since Chappelle.
You had said all the time.
I didn't say all the time. Shut up. I
You did.
say, why
Yes,
would-
you did. That's why people was
I
upset.
did not say better than
Okay.
Key and Peele.
You did say better than Key and Peele.
But I didn't say all time. I think Chappelle and Living Color are the best all time.
I think what he does isn't sketch. And I think that's
Character
where
acting.
it gets.
Yeah,
he
it
does
is.
character acting
You're right.
and like impressions and like like a sketch has like a framework. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. And in this, it's like a conglomeration of the internet.
Yes.
You know,
The-
and
the-
he's
Yeah. You're right.
he's satirizing a cultural trend.
It is more, like you said, it's character. Donnell said that to me. Donnell was like, what he does isn't necessarily sketch, it's character acting.
Yes.
And character acting, man, he's phenomenal.
Who
bro.
else is doing it and the internet reacting like this?
And the way he captures culture. Like whenever Druski decides to do one of these, he captures it perfectly, whether it's NASCAR,
Yep.
whether it's football, whether it's
Pastors.
pastors, whether it's the white boy who grew up around the black dudes in the hood,
Yeah,
like because you can always like when I see the white boy that grew up in the hood, I'm like, oh, that's Belly Gang Cushington.
Yeah.
When you meet Belly Gang, you like,
Yeah.
oh, this who Druski was pretending to be. Like there's always somebody you can look at this sketch and point this 3 different people who you think Druski's pretending to be. When he did the pastor sketch, he was like, that was supposed to be Mike Todd. Like, even though I don't know if that was supposed to be Mike Todd, but at least
that's
you can
what
point
people
to
start saying. Yeah.
That's how you know you're good, when people can actually point to folks and be like, oh, this is who he pretended to be.
Yeah.
Listen, Druski's doing a phenomenal job. I think that
It is character work. To what you're saying.
it is character work. I mean, man, can you imagine if he had like actual writers?
And then you're saying put it into like a scripted sketch format.
Yeah, can you?
I actually don't know if I think like part of the benefit of this is that it's made for the internet attention span, which is just like, here's a new character, here's another thing, here's another thing, here's another thing, instead of, hey, here's a 2-minute story arc where some people are going to go, I'm going to tap out because I just wanted you to give me the juice immediately. Give me the protein.
It makes sense, especially for this one, right? Like, look at this, the white boy in the
hood sketch. That sounds great.
Because he's on live. So it's not like it'll be a story going on live. You know what I'm saying?
I'm confused though. Why don't you consider this sketch? Because it is sketch. He's scripted, like he's saying scripted, planned out.
I
thought it was sketch until actual sketch people told me it wasn't.
These are more like vignettes strung together.
So like, again, we're like, what is it called? Splitting hairs here. But like the idea with the sketch is that it's usually like premise, executed, misdirect. So it's like, here's the premise, here's the, great example is the Key and Peele sketch. It's like guy goes in and he's going to talk to a doctor. The doctor's like, I'm sorry, I have to deliver some bad news. It's your mom has like 3 months to live. And the guy goes, well, your mom was so fat. That's sketch, right? It's just like this character doesn't realize that he's giving a medical diagnosis. He's actually doing, he thinks it's a yo mama diss thing. And then there's some kind of misdirect.
So what about like the Chappelle and the R. Kelly P stuff?
Oh, that's a big sketch.
Like that's just
super sketch.
Parody song.
Well, the argument I would make is that the things from Chappelle's show that were the biggest were character work, not sketches. Like,
ooh,
yeah, like people remember I'm Rich Bitch. They don't remember what this. I don't even remember the storyline of that. This is what humans connect to, right? We love impressions. We love character work. If you even think about SNL, what are the things you really remember? Do you remember the arc of the sketch?
Eddie Murphy, Buckwheat.
You just remember the character and them living in that character. Man, and that's what tends to work. Now, if you do sketch, it's because you love sketch and you want to write this tiny little story arc that kind of buttons up at the end, but you're doing it for yourself, and this type of content couldn't exist on TV back in the day because you couldn't pitch an executive, no, I'm going to do a bunch of little vignettes of character work and it's going to take 30 minutes. They'd be like, well, what story are you telling, or what is the ride we're going on? But for the internet, this is perfect because this is actually the parts of the sketch that resonate the most with us.
Druski is one of the greatest success stories the internet has ever produced.
Yeah, facts.
Straight up.
Facts.
He's one of the greatest stories the internet has ever produced. And the reason I really salute Druski is because he clearly invests in himself. Because he don't have to do this shit to this level for vignettes.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He could be like other people who just do the bare minimum. Like he literally does full-fledged productions for these sketches. And it pays off. Like it may not even pay off, monetization-wise on social media. But man, think about all the endorsements and everything that he gets.
I think what it is like, it keeps the base engaged. You can never say, oh, he went Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can never say, oh, he left us. Like this is him delivering content to his people online.
Yeah.
When he really doesn't have to.
And taking risks.
Say again?
This was a risk.
Like this could stop him from getting a T-Mobile ad. This could stop him from getting a movie. This could stop him from getting a TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Because conservatives got phones too.
Yep.
And T-Mobile's going to go, well, shit, am I going to deal with this lobby saying we're not going to buy your phones, we're going to cancel your service. It's just a potential headache. But people like that. People like when they see artists that have something to lose continue to make their art.
I'll say this. I haven't seen a conservative woman actually be mad at the sketch. I've seen conservative women be mad about what people are telling them the sketch is about. If they say, hey, this sketch is about Erica Kirk, I see people reacting to that. But when you actually watch the sketch, if you're a conservative woman, whatever the fuck that means, if you're a conservative woman and you watch the sketch, are you really upset about this?
Some.
When you actually see how these conservative women act?
The question is, like, if people get upset at comedy, like, they're allowed to get upset at comedy. That's the other thing. You can't tell people not to get upset about shit. If they want to get upset about it, they can. It's America. You're free to react however you want. But it doesn't mean that he shouldn't be allowed to make comedy.
I agree.
So, like, but we also can't tell people to not be upset at things. Like, there's a million things you've said and I've said that just upset people.
Oh,
You're right. We never said nothing.
Oh!
You're right. We never said nothing.
this is the most wholesome podcast on the internet for the last 13 years.
You're right. You're right. You're
We
right.
don't
You're right.
say anything to upset any fucking body. Are you
just
serious?
upset people with that gaslighting you just did right now.
What gaslighting did I just do? Who gaslights? I don't even know what the fuck gaslighting means for real.
Me too.
Okay? Gaslighting to me is that fucking sound that comes on before shook ones. Okay?
What's that
All
sound?
right? One of the greatest intros ever in hip hop motherfucking history. Did you go to the airport? I went to the airport this weekend.
How was?
I was fine.
That's just, I think they're exaggerating.
I went a
I'm
couple.
not gonna say that.
Not exaggerating.
Our boy Miles couldn't get
I
back.
feel like that first week people were being dramatic because now it doesn't seem.
I will tell you this. I went to the airport on Friday, and it was like, oh, you need to get here early. Not sure if you can be able to use the greeters, blah blah blah, all of that type of stuff like that. They let me use the greeters, and dare I say, ICE was very nice. Dare I say, these cannot be the same people that were in the streets raising holy hell. In fact, I would bet, okay, not money, but something else.
Mouth?
Maybe mouth.
Yeah.
That these are not the same people that was in the street. Remember last week when I said it? I said these are either people, young kids who were working at temp services, or older people who were retired and just wanted something to do. You know, sometimes the older person get a job at a gas
Walmart
station
or some shit, yeah.
There's no way that those people that were in the airports were the same people that were in the street with masks on, bro. There's no way. It's fucking possible.
I don't know.
I don't see how. When I tell you that they were actually nice, inch below Chick-fil-A workers.
Wow.
Wow.
But you got the greeter.
So
they
were
know you're
helping
safe.
the kids.
But I'm glad you said that. I wasn't paying attention to how they was treating me. I paid attention to how they treating everybody else.
Well, there's cameras everywhere.
Which there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, but you don't know for sure.
Hey, man. And
They were helping?
without, huh?
They were helping the TSA.
They did when I flew out Friday from LaGuardia, they did everything. TSA workers were, and that was the day they said 3,500 TSA workers decided to stay home. They did everything.
Really?
Everything.
They ran the
everything, running the line, scanning our tickets in, putting our stuff in the bins, everything. And I'm telling you, it's a psyop. It's a psyop. And guess what? President Trump told us it was a psyop. He literally said in a post on Truth Social that, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he said this is like a image rebrand for ICE. He said it. Look it up. He said it on a post on Truth Social.
He wants them to ingratiate themselves to the people.
Listen, if I put you in the airports and I put these people in the airports and call them ICE, and they're actually nice, and they're helpful, and the airport is running efficient, and they're getting the lines moving fast, people go around, people leave and say, damn, I was expecting a whole different experience from ICE. ICE was actually nice. So then when the midterms come around, okay, and we're sending ICE to the polling places.
All those nice guys that help you with my
that
bag.
won't be that bad. Next thing you know, it's the few guys with the mask on, okay, slamming you to the ground again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a psyop. I know it's a psyop. He literally said, you found the post?
I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
What is a psyop?
Psychological operation.
Yeah, I know what. Thanks. But what is it?
It's exactly what turned Bruce into Caitlyn. You didn't know what you mean. You didn't know. Why are you acting like you don't know what this is, bro? Why are you acting like you don't know what this is? Hold on.
But then where do you think they got all the nice ones from?
Man, what do you mean? They fired them all during those. People need a job. Hold on. People need, it's not hard to find people. You think it's hard to find people to just put in an airport for a couple
People
of weeks?
do need
people. There's a lot of people that they found.
But people do need work right now.
Yes.
So the idea that they're handing out bonuses and they're giving out jobs. That was Mike's point.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't we hear that like, yo, get hired to go to the airport right now?
No.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. What are you looking up?
I'm trying to find I'm trying to find it.
Stop acting like you don't follow them. Just go to your followers.
What you mean?
Go to your DMs. Go to your
What you
DMs.
mean? Yes, here it goes. I am so proud of our ICE patriots. They were unfairly maligned by the lunatic Democrats for years, and now at the airports, in addition to what they are supposed to be doing, they are helping with bags, even picking up and cleaning areas. They are so proud to be there. The fact is, they shouldn't have to do this, but they are rehabbing a fake image given to them by radical left Democrat politicians. The public is loving ICE, so the Democrats unwittingly did us a favor. They are great American patriots. They just happen to have much larger and harder muscles than most, which is what they're supposed to have. Thank you to ICE for the great job you are doing. Very much appreciated, President Donald J. Trump.
Wow.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
I'm just telling you what I saw Friday, and it makes perfect sense. This is all a psychological operation for the midterms. This is not the same ICE that was on the street. I said it last week on the podcast. I'm sure of it after experiencing it for myself. And they were saying, what's up? They wanted to take pictures. Everything. I'm telling you.
Oh,
yo.
I know what's happening.
I'm just telling you.
I know
this is not the same people, yo.
Charlie's trying to get ahead of a picture, bro.
What you mean?
Charlie got a picture with 14 ICE agents, and he just like,
it wasn't 14, though.
my boys!
It wasn't 14.
Me and the guys!
It wasn't 14. It was just one. But the point is, I'm not the only person that felt like this. And it's on purpose. He told us in the Truth Social post. It's on purpose. They're doing psychological operation for the midterms. So when they put them out there for the midterms, nobody's going to think twice. Until you get turned away by a masked agent telling you to get the fuck out of here. Okay?
What do I need to vote?
You're already registered.
Shit. Everything. No, you might have to re-register.
If the SAVE Act passes, you'll need a passport.
To vote.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you have to re-register. That's
yes, you do. That's part of the SAVE Act. But one thing in the SAVE Act is you have to re-register.
You guys sure about that?
100%. That's one of the problems. That's one of the issues. You have to re-register all together. This shit is crazy, man. I don't even like carrying my passport. I don't like carrying my passport through the airport, but the real ID shit.
I'm not going to get that real ID shit, bro.
You have to.
I just carry my passport.
I don't like doing that in America.
I don't like it either, and I forget every time, and I got to pay $40.
Oh, they make you just pay?
Now you got to pay $40 if you forget it.
Even with the
I know that. Yeah. But you got clear and all that. Though.
I got clear, but when they don't have clear at the airport or it's not accessible, then you got to pay.
You're saying even with the passport?
No, I didn't bring my passport. I always forget it because I agree with you. It's like that's the one document I don't want to be traveling with.
I thought they're going to they're going to get rid of that too, though. I thought
eventually, probably. What is this? What makes the real ID more real? Like
I have no.
So dumb because you could get into government buildings. That's what
I don't need to go to a government building. I need to go to JFK LaGuardia.
That's what they
That's
said.
a government building. What else we got? Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang.
I don't know. Maybe Chris knows her.
Why did you pull this up, Taylor? Why you do this to Chris, Taylor Gang?
Because it's trending.
You want Chris to get bricked up? Miss Grand Thailand contestant Dara Thorne Yuthong goes viral for her dancing moves and shaking her clappers during the swimsuit portion of the competition. What does this have to do with anything?
It's trending. That's
AI, right? Oh.
Wait, you didn't see this?
What's this one?
How many times you jerked off to this, Chris?
Whoa!
Wait, you didn't see
Is this trans? What is this?
No,
Miss Thailand.
I know, like
Miss Thailand, you gotta know before you let your brain go there.
What you mean?
You gotta know, is she Lady Boy?
Damn!
Oh, that's Lady Boy.
That's a dude.
That's Lady Boy.
I mean, sorry. I mean,
that's Lady
Why?
Boy.
Even if it is, I mean, if it looks cool, like you can't acknowledge that it looks cool and keep it moving.
Until she flexed her breast, that was crazy.
Hey, man, you ain't got to get bricked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if this is a lady boy.
I'm gonna say who say. I mean, I can't, but I'm just saying.
Good work if it is.
Right.
Shit, y'all women need to go to Thailand to get y'all shit done. If that's what they doing in Thailand, this is what y'all need to go get done, yo. Because y'all BBL still be looking crazy in 2020.
They haven't figured out the BBL yet, have they?
It's too many B's.
They're not gonna do.
You don't need 2 B's and 1 L. You need at least.
A lot of them are.
You need a B and an L, huh?
A lot of them are.
It's so crazy.
What is this?
Yeah, how do you flex your
She got too much energy, man.
I
She
think
got
this is a
too
woman,
much
by the way.
energy.
Nah, it's definitely not.
How do you figure this is not? Nobody's saying it. I'm even looking at the comments. Nobody's saying this is a guy.
Look at the jump.
So you didn't see her flex her breast. When have you ever seen a woman flex?
A woman
her
can't.
breast?
Well, if you got your breast,
Breasts
Look.
fat.
Here we
It's
go.
not
Right here.
muscle.
She about
that's
to
not
do
true.
it.
You can get your breast on top of the muscle, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look at.
It's all the way there.
Whoa. from the side, it's.
I'm just letting y'all know if this is a lady boy, we're gay. We watched this for 35 seconds.
Look. Come on.
I don't think she's. I don't know.
Taylor, you could do that?
Like that. I said I can't do it, but I don't know.
I don't got no muscles.
But I don't think that relax. I don't think that she's like doing it how y'all be doing it though. I feel like she's just pumping her.
No.
She's just flexing her pecs.
Yeah, like I don't know.
She's got her breast done over the muscle.
Chris had his tongue out his mouth.
I saw him, bro.
Crazy. Chris, that was crazy.
I saw him.
Yo. Chris, what were you looking up? Yo.
I seen him.
Yo, Chris.
You know,
Chris, what is happening over there, man?
That's just art, bro. Some other dope art I saw this week.
Yeah.
Cardi fucking B.
What Cardi do?
I went to go see Cardi last week at
MSG? Legend.
man. Madison Square Garden. Sold out show. She did 2 sold out shows at MetLife Stadium, Madison Square Garden. And Cardi, I think she said she sold out every show except for some date in Canada. And Taylor got this video of me looking and she kept asking me if I was high. I wasn't high. I was actually watching this show and observing. I was in awe, number one, because it was a fantastic, phenomenal show. I mean, huge production, right? Like, that captured everything you love about Cardi B. Everything she's learned in the strip clubs, everything she's learned just being funny in the streets of the Bronx, right? Being a phenomenal performer because she's been on these stages for the last decade. Like, it just captured everything. But I was in awe just looking at the fact that, man, this is Cardi B, who used to be on Instagram 11 fucking years. Look at me. 11 years ago.
Zoned in.
Because I'm intrigued. I'm like, yo, that's fucking Barty, yo.
Yep.
That's Barty from fucking Instagram, who we all watch grow to be this motherfucking mega star. Do you know how many people I saw used to front on Cardi B back in the day?
Still to this day.
You know how many people used to tell me, oh, Charlamagne, you trolling.
Yeah.
Always reposting Cardi B, playing Cardi B. You're trolling, playing this cheap ass weave shit. I remember when somebody said Nicki Minaj should do a song with Cardi B, and she retweeted Cardi B and put LMAOOOOOOO with mad O's and shit. Now she's selling out Madison Square fucking Garden. Twice, bro. I was in awe. I'm not going front. I was sitting there like, man, that is what dreams are made of.
Also, when was the last time she dropped an album even?
Last year.
Oh, so she's touring the first album and then this album.
Last year was her second year. I mean, her second album in what, 7, 8 years, some shit like that. But here's the
point I'm trying to make is like to have that type of connectivity to your fans, and you've given them 2 bodies of work.
Social media.
Yeah, that's a compliment. I'm trying, like, that's a pretty amazing thing to do.
But the other thing Cardi was doing throughout that process was features and dropping singles.
Yeah, she was staying
relevant. She never gave you an album, but she would drop features and she would drop singles, and all them shit rang off in the garden. Shit like press. Cardi don't need more press. Ring it off in the garden. Features like the shit Tomorrow from Glorilla. Ring it off in the garden. You like, fun. God damn, the Bruno Mars. Yo, she got a whole part where she don't do nothing but Spanish shit.
Really?
And they bring a taco out, and there's a big taco on stage. That was a taco, right?
No, they don't have tacos in Caribbean culture, bro.
I feel like I have.
That wasn't a taco?
I mean, I wasn't there, but like, I don't think tacos are popular.
I know you're talking about. It looks like a taco.
That looked like a taco, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Hold on, I'm about to show you.
Maybe it was just a bridge. It looked like a taco, but they bought it out and everything just goes straight Spanish for like 10 minutes.
Oh,
so like, I like it like that.
I like it like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
Then she's playing she got this whole, video montage of all of this salsa and everybody just dancing. Like, this shit is really dope, man. Just to see Cardi at that level.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah,
good for her.
Impressive. She just had a kid in November. She's torn.
Did just have a kid in November. She brings her kids out on stage. Well, she brought them out on stage for the garden. I don't know if she does that every show, but she brought 2 of her kids out on stage.
Oh.
It's just like, yeah. Is that not a taco? Look.
Yeah, that's what I get you saying. I didn't even realize
it. Is that not a taco?
Yeah, it's a taco.
Yeah, I get
That's a fucking taco, bro.
Taco, dude. It's totally a taco.
Or half a bagel.
You would. You would. You fucking would.
I I mean, did she play Bodega Batty right before?
Half and everything bagel, right?
Oh, Bodega Batty. Yes, she did Bodega Batty. I Like It Like That. She did a couple of, I guess, what do you call it, Latin records. Cardi is another one, man, that she's just proof. If you are just your true, authentic self, the universe will give you exactly what you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
But you got to be your true, authentic self and nothing else. Like literally nothing else. You just got to be who you are at all times, and the universe will reward you. And she's never in a rush. 2 albums in 8 years, 9 years, give you a single when she feel like it. Like, can you imagine trusting the timing of the game that much, especially in this era that tells you got to constantly...
Every second.
Oh, my God.
Well, I think that she has the... she has the luxury of being an incredibly engaging personality no matter how she communicates. So if she puts out music, it's going to be hot. She has a music video, people are going to want to watch it. If she's on Twitter, they're going to read it. Like, she is a gravitational force. And not everybody has that. Some people can only put out the music. So they probably need to do that a little bit more often.
Yeah, you can't. I was telling somebody this last week when they were talking about, because, you know, Cardi's going to be teaching at Howard. Well, not teaching at Howard University, but they're doing courses at Howard University based off Cardi B's success. Wow. You can't teach that, though.
Yeah, be a star?
Yeah, you can't teach that.
Nah.
Like, you can't. It's in some people, not on them. You can tell a person every single thing Cardi did, and it will not work for them. Yeah. It just won't. Like, it absolutely won't. Yeah. What is women wrestling move, Taylor?
I forgot her name, but she wrestled a news reporter down.
Oh yeah, Fox News journalist Abby Hornacek gets suplexed on live TV by wrestling champion Kennedy Blades. I don't know why people are making a big deal about this. She agreed to do this.
Yeah, it's just how she got it.
Agreed to do it.
Yeah.
She landed on her head, bro. That's
No. She like turned right at
She
that.
did?
Like,
She agreed to get suplexed, bro.
Nah, but it's still cool to see.
Nah, you can't just be letting people do that.
that's crazy.
Here's the thing. If I was Abby, I need to see how often you watch other networks.
Explain that to me.
What if you're a person that watches CNN all the time, MS Now all the time, right? And then you get the opportunity to slam a Fox News host.
Oh, I see what you're
I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
That's one of those times where I might need to see where you lean politically.
She was taking out some frustration.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't just let you.
Someone just biased coverage.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If somebody goes to this young black girl and they're like, I think she's black. I'm assuming she's black. And they're like, look, you want to be on Fox News? She's probably like, no, absolutely not.
You want to body slam a Fox News reporter?
But you get the body slam a Fox News anchor, really? You know what I'm saying? Watch this. This don't even make no sense, bro.
Mom.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She
laughing,
took it
probably.
like a champ, too.
and it's on a soft. We're acting like that was on the floor, bro. That's like a cushion. That's the soft mat.
If she might have to stretch afterwards.
That shit hurts, bro.
You know,
I don't
we used to
care.
have to do shit like that for MTV too.
Like what?
Remember when we had remember it was the women lingerie. Remember MTV used to do the women lingerie league, women football. It was women's football, but they used to wear lingerie.
Yeah.
And we had to do this whole segment one time where we had to let the women tackle us.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't invited to that one.
Yeah, one of the women speared the shit out of me. Like, it was like a spear. And I tried not to move, but she hit something in my abdomen the right way. Shit made me shift a little bit, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I remember I did a wrestling thing with Chrissy D. Like, we went to like an indie wrestling spot in New Jersey, and they like taught us how to do this shit.
Oh,
For
so
MTV too.
that is you, the pizza guy and shit?
Yo, shout out my boy Luigi Primo.
What happened?
Yeah, you see that wrestler? Is a wrestler. He like comes in with a pizza dough and stuff like that. He looks exactly like Andrew. It's
In the
crazy.
WWE?
Nah, he's
like
on the indie scene, but like he
Independent.
uses the pizza in the thing. It's like he uses the dough as like part of his moves and shit. It's great.
I bet you that shit trash is pizza for real. By the way,
You don't know good pizza.
by the way,
You don't know.
by the
good-
way, if you're using the same dough that you use in the wrestling ring, that's so disgusting, bro.
Well, it's not real dough.
Yeah, and
Oh, it's not?
he doesn't actually make pizza.
Who the fuck would be scared of the pizza man anyway?
Yo,
How do you come in the ring and pretend to be the fucking pizza man?
One day we're gonna understand Charlotte's imagination and how it works. It's not that day.
I'm just saying.
Today is not that day.
Your wrestlers, man, you gotta be intimidating if you a wrestler. Like, the Ultimate Warrior.
Well,
Stone Cold Steve Austin was a raging lunatic who came in the ring drinking
depends
beer.
what your character is. You could also be a comedic character.
Who's scared of the pizza man? By the way, nobody's ever scared of the comedic characters. Comedic characters never become world champions.
Who is scared of Ric Flair?
Ooh, the nature boy? What are you talking about?
But he's coming out of like fur and like these little tassels and shit.
Yes,
That's
but he
not...
could fight. Nature boy could kick your ass. That's the difference. The pizza man ain't kicking nobody's ass.
This pizza man can.
No.
Yeah.
Pull it up. Let me see.
Get up Luigi Primo.
I don't believe it. Never heard of him. Never heard of the guy. Never heard of him. What else we got, Taylor, while we're searching for Luigi Primo?
Did y'all see the other Asian?
The
other Asian.
Yo,
we haven't even seen the first Asian yet. Who's the first Asian?
Taylor. One of these days, Taylor, one of these days we're gonna really understand you.
Is that what the woman from Miss Thailand was Asian?
Yes.
She was Asian?
Thai is Asian.
Yeah.
Okay, so
who's the other Asian?
Hold on.
Chris, why she been shooting at you the past couple of weeks?
Look at my boy.
Hey, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
you like it now. You liking it now.
Well, he throws the pizza though.
He punches the pizza into watch. Boom! Knockout.
Yeah, fire. Right?
Yo, just admit you're wrong,
Yeah,
bro.
you
We
like
can
that,
all
you like
admit
that.
our wrong. We can like it. He fucked it in.
Nah, that shit was alright.
Yeah.
What you mean? That shit was alright.
That's the most.
That was real?
That's the biggest compliment you're gonna get if you're white from Charlamagne. Charlotte, who you hating on this week? I didn't know who the hate's going to.
I'm hating on nobody.
No, there's got to be somebody that's doing too well.
I don't think I'm hating on anybody this week. I don't. I'm never really hating.
No, I know.
I'm just having conversations.
Well, okay, who are you having conversations about how they're overrated this week?
I don't think anybody's overrated. Yeah, I've been enjoying J. Cole's press run.
Oh, tell me.
I really appreciated the interview that Cam. I liked the Cam interview. I liked all the interviews. I watched them, but the only thing I kept thinking to myself was, what does J. Cole actually believe in?
Ooh. Well, what was he talking about that made you feel that? I haven't watched any of the interviews, so
play this, Taylor.
But you said something in the beginning how like on songs like how I say I'm the best on songs. It's like, ask me in real life, do I think I'm the best rapper alive?
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
Bro, it's a nigga named Black Thought that exists.
So?
It's a nigga named Lupe Fiasco that exists.
So?
It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo, I know on any given day I can show up to the studio and give these niggas 80.
Okay.
But I know they can show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. So if I'm taking on a rap persona, like when I'm rapping, of course that's what I like to. That's how I like to rap. And guess what? Sometimes I hit the mark and I say shit and I spit a verse that really might have you believe in that shit. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive? No, nigga. Like I'm the best ever. No. But when I put on that motherfucking cape, like that's how I try to attack shit. And have there been things and moments and verses where I'm writing this shit and I'm like, I know niggas not fucking with this. Absolutely. But in reality, do I walk around this earth like there's no nigga better than me in real life? Like I can't get in the studio with Black Thought and he just give me 90. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, I got 25 for you. You know what I mean? Or any one of these amazing rappers. But I think people hear me say it because they don't know me for real.
Right.
They hear me say it in a verse so much when I have on the cape.
It sounds convincing like a motherfucker.
It sounds convincing because I'm really doing that shit that's going to have a nigga like, man, nigga. No, you think. You think.
But don't rappers lie all the time?
Have you ever got on the stage and said, I'm the best sometime?
No.
Have you ever written a joke and said, you know what?
No.
This might be okay.
I also think comedians just saying their best is gay. Like I think it's just not cool to do. I think with rap, it's there's like a bravado, there's an ego, there's these types of things. But he's, I just think, being truly honest.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of times we don't want that.
How can we say this is honest when he told us he's the greatest like Muhammad Ali on another record? Which is it? Is it Uchi Wally Wally? Is it one name?
Well, this
Rappers
is my
lie all the time on their raps.
No, this is my
the difference between lying.
This is my interpretation. He's having a truly honest conversation with people about a dishonest medium. Right? Like when you are rapping, you are wearing a cape and you're living up to that persona and you're living that fucking life, right? Like Tupac is I'm thug life. I got it all the way. We're not talking about Tupac taking ballet classes. He's not talking about any of that shit. I am Tupac, this character, and that's who I am, and I'm living it through and through.
It's a different thing.
Sure. It's different. I'm sure we can dissect it. My point is that like to this, like, I don't know. I thought it was like a really vulnerable and honest moment. Do I think that there's other rappers out there that some days I think they're better than me? Yeah. Do I think I'm really nice and sometimes I'll write a verse and I'm like, I'm nicer than everybody? Yeah. Which I think is probably, if most rappers were being truly honest with you, they would have that same feeling.
I doubt it.
But you doubt it because they won't have that honest conversation. But to your point, does that honest conversation chip away at the brand? And if the brand is about being, I'm the most macho, I'm the biggest guy, and I'm untouchable, then that's not.
Kendrick Lamar said,
he says it
motherfuck the big three, it's just big me. And he went out there and proved it.
But you don't think there's moments where Kendrick feels insecure? There's moments where, interesting.
That man is always rapping like the Rinse do. At least in that booth. By the way, the booth
that's what he's saying in the booth. I feel it.
You know he's didn't. He actually said the opposite.
He said at times when I put on the cape, that's what I feel.
Man, you don't even need to wear a cape. Just wear tights. You know what I'm saying? Wear tights and go in there with some pizza dough if that's how you're going to feel. If you're going to just, there's no need. There's no need.
Luigi Primo, you get multiple shout outs. I'm just letting you know, you get multiple shout outs.
To put on the cape at all.
Right.
If you don't feel like you the best.
What about someone like Andre 3000, who's always been very introspective and vulnerable?
He never.
You know the difference?
What?
Say it again, Alex.
He never says he's the best.
He never said he was the best. J. Cole told us for 3 years straight, I'm the best. Ain't nobody fucking with me. He said he's Muhammad Ali. God damn. Now to tell us that you be feeling like Lil Mac from Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
When Jay-Z says he's the best, I believe he believes he is the best.
But that's what you guys want from your rappers. And there might be people who want vulnerability.
No, I want it from the rapper who told me.
Yeah.
This is what he told me. J. Cole, this is the thing that J. Cole does. He creates these narratives. And then backs away from the narrative that he created.
So what you don't like is the perceived flip-flopping. What you don't like is he's going, hey, I don't know what his real name. What is his name?
Jermaine.
So I'm Jermaine. These are the emotions that I feel as Jermaine, and I feel like I'm incredibly skilled. And sometimes in the booth, I'm like, there's nobody better than me. And sometimes I'm like, damn, these guys are really good. They're better than me. You want your rapper to be 10 toes down, 100% of the time, the persona that they are, and nothing more than that.
By the way, I'm only making you follow the rules that you created. If you want me to respect this mulatto, then you gotta stand tender. He said it. He said he want me to respect this mulatto. If you want me to respect this mulatto.
When did he say that?
On the last The Fall Off album. He said you're gonna respect this mulatto. Said it twice. What song? Y'all don't listen to music. Y'all just skim through it.
I don't.
The man literally said, we gotta respect this mulatto. If you want me to respect this mulatto.
That's a wild line.
You gotta give me something to respect.
You lost Charlo on mulatto.
You lost me.
Let me tell you something.
You definitely lost me. You definitely lost. When you said that, I'm like, all right, we gotta keep an eye on this guy. Okay, we gotta keep an eye on this guy. And he got another interview coming soon too.
With whom?
I don't know. It's called Lost in Vegas. It might be out by the time we put this up. And by the way, people act like I don't like J. Cole. I don't dislike J. Cole.
I swear to God.
I don't dislike J. Cole. J. Cole's from the Carolinas.
Come on, bro.
And he can rap his ass off. But man, this shit, these interviews have left me with more questions than answers.
You want wrestling, bro. That's what you want. You want Stone Cold.
No, because here's the thing. I don't even know if this is real.
So now you're starting to question everything.
That's all I'm saying. I don't even know if this is real.
Why would you're saying that you believe that he's saying these things because it's a more likable position to take?
I think that whenever J. Cole experiences any type of backlash, he is the type of person that will say what he feels like everybody wants him to say in order to just feel that acceptance.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I think he does. That's my personal opinion.
His next song is gonna be just all about Charlamagne.
No, it's not. Listen, I like Cole. I really do. I've just got questions. Why can't I question things?
Who's saying you can't?
Do these interviews to be questioned. Why can't I question?
Would you be mad if Kendrick spoke out and was just like, I did this rap because blah, 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 blah?
If I did what?
I did this or this
She didn't think of the
record.
question.
No,
She didn't think about it.
I just said it.
She didn't think it all the way
Did-
through. It's all
No, I
good.
said if he came out with some interview with Apple and discussed this record with Drake, would you feel a type of way?
I don't want to see Kendrick do that with Drake. If Kendrick did any interviews, I already said, I want to see Kendrick sit down with DJ Head,
Ooh.
Glasses
that'd be
Malone.
Cool.
If Kendrick did any interviews, I want him to do nothing but West Coast interviews.
Yeah.
For initially, like you see how Cole's did 4 different interviews. I don't want to see him do nothing with West Coast interviews initially, and then maybe go outside and do something different. But I want him to sit down and talk to people who actually know him from the beginning, because I still think there's a lot of mystery around Kendrick Lamar.
But that's good.
It's great.
Mystery is good.
I agree.
In a time where we know everything about every person, and every person has an Instagram, a Twitter, a podcast, and they're constantly oversharing, not knowing things about people becomes currency and value. Now, it's hard to get people's attention without them knowing things about you, but if you manage to pierce through and you manage to somehow get their attention and you can pull away, woof.
My dream interview for Kendrick, honestly, would be Kendrick Lamar and Debbie Brown. And the reason it would be Debbie Brown is because, salute to my good sister Debbie Brown. She's from LA. She grew up in hip hop radio, right? And she's known guys like Kendrick from the beginning. She's interviewed Kendrick before. She's the one who put me on to Kendrick when I first went out to LA in 2006, 2007. Like, she's the one who put me on to Kendrick. And her conversation would be high level enough that it would pull the things out of Kendrick that I actually want to hear. Because I want to hear the Kendrick that did Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper. Because the Kendrick that did Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper, that level of Kendrick is the Kendrick that was able to psychologically pick apart Drake. Everybody forgets Meet the Gram. Go listen to Meet the Gram. That's a person that's done a lot of work on themselves. Even Euphoria, but go back and listen to Meet the Gram. That's a person who did a lot of work on themselves and was able to psychologically pick apart Drake, because he can see where Drake needs to do work on himself as a man. If you listen to all them diss records, they all were like that. Where's the boy? Where's the man? Because all I see is, what do you say, where's the boy? I see the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. Like, it's like, he's in this motherfucker head. You need to do some ayahuasca to separate yourself from your ego. Like, it's like, he's in his head. Debbie and Kendrick can have the conversation that I think I would personally like to hear from Kendrick at this point.
Those two guys spent a lot of time thinking about each other.
That's great. By the way, you think that when you go to war with somebody, you don't?
No.
Let America put boots on the ground in Iran.
Don't let them.
But
don't let
But
them.
if they did, guess who's been preparing for that for the last 20 plus years?
Iran.
Okay.
Iran.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for war at all times.
Nah, you right.
You got to know who your opponent is.
Right.
That's right. Like right now, J. Cole's opponent is microphones when he does it. But you got to know who your opponent is. Because if you don't know who your opponent is, you'll sit down in front of these microphones and be confused. And we'll be like, well, when is this war going to be over?
Why don't we get a J. Cole, Charlamagne the God breakdown? The black, you do it in black and white. That's mulatto. You know what I mean?
Nah. Let's pay some bills.
Damn.
I didn't show y'all the other Asian.
What is up with you?
Yeah, Taylor, let us see the girl's teeth fall
I
out.
don't want us to respect this.
Show us the girl's
See the
teeth
Asian.
falling out.
Let's see the Asian. Miss Thailand contestant's teeth fall out live on stage.
Oh, shit.
But then she does a little cute model walk and people
Whatever,
forget about
And
it.
they don't got good videos in Thailand?
Nah, bro, come on.
Wait, you gotta hear her voice actually though.
They don't got good veneers in Thailand, yo? Damn. Why they don't got good veneers in Thailand, man? Huh?
They, other shit they're focused on, man.
Why they don't got good veneers in Thailand, man?
Because you're not going there for the teeth, man. You're going there for something else. You're going there to get poked.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh my God.
You see, I saw it.
Oh no.
Chris, you
Taylor, can we pay some bills like we wanted to 10 minutes ago, Taylor? This was crazy.
That's crazy. Y'all always talk about it.
I don't know why what Chris did to you, yo, but just stop Asian hate.
Guys, this episode has been brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website design platform to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. Squarespace gives you everything you need to offer services and get paid all in one place, from consultations to events and experiences. Showcase your offerings with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business. Get paid on time with professional brand and invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools. Get discovered fast with integrated Squarespace SEO tools. Every website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions and auto-generated sitemap and more, so you show up more often on search engines and bring in more of your ideal customers. Check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOTS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/idiots.
All right, church announcements. What we got, Hezekiah Walker?
Yo, Rhode Island, thank you so much, man.
Did you go to Irregardless Biscuit?
I didn't, man. I didn't. We were there quick, bro. It was in and out. But thank you guys so much, man. It felt great to just be back on stage in Nashville. Thank you guys so much. So that was really awesome. And I'm gonna be putting out, I think we'll be announcing like a few shows soon. I think we'll announce like a few clubs in the near future, so stay tuned to that. I'll probably post on my Instagram or something about it, and yeah, get on those quick. But thank you guys so much, man. That was fucking awesome. Feels great to be back. Feels great.
I want to tell everybody that Arsenio Hall's memoir, Arsenio, is available everywhere you buy books right now. Okay, go out there and grab a copy, man. It is one of the greatest entertainment memoirs I've ever read in my life. If you are a fan of, just 90s Hollywood, if you grew up in the era where you remember what Arsenio Hall meant to culture, believe me, you have no idea what that man had to do to move this culture that we love forward, man. So go pick up Arsenio Hall's memoir, Arsenio. It is available everywhere you buy books right now, courtesy of Black Privilege Publishing, Simon & Schuster.
A lot of press today, I noticed. New York Times profile and New Yorker profile.
Listen, it goes back to what we talk about when it comes to being mysterious. Arsenio Hall's 70 years old, and he don't really talk a lot. There's not too many long-form Arsenio Hall interviews you can find. I can think of a Vlad TV one. He did Breakfast Club and Coming to America 2 came out. He did it via Zoom. Other than that, you can't really find too many, long-form Arsenio Hall interviews. So the fact that he has a book out and he's really telling us this a real memoir from start to finish, the beginning, middle, and where's he at currently in his life, man.
I hope the younger generation takes interest in his life.
He will. You know why?
Tell me.
Because the people who have the platforms now know what he means. So he's doing Rogan.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Arsenio was almost like podcast before podcast in that
absolutely
his show became a incredibly disruptive force for introducing people to the mainstream.
100%.
And I don't think it was expected to do that in its inception. I think people were like, oh, this is going to be a cultural thing and just the culture will watch it. But it broke out in this massive, massive way.
Well, you know what he did?
What did he do?
He
introduced the culture to the mainstream?
Yes, because the culture was growing at the same time.
Yeah.
Hip-hop culture was growing at the same time.
But it was just this amazing disruptive force. And I hope that our generation has interest in that because of the role that he played. Yeah. I don't even know if he's credited in a lot of ways. Like, I think we understand it in that impact. But when you look back at the impact of the culture and how it becomes mainstream and how it becomes consumed, and not only becomes mainstream, but like, it's very rare that things are mainstream and cool.
Yeah.
And that's something that Black American culture has been able to do that is very difficult. Like, usually what makes things cool is that they're rebellious and not mainstream. And for a very long period of time in American history, Black culture has maintained being dominant culture without being corny.
That's because every single time there's a new rapper that comes out, like a new fresh rapper, right? Like you had your Snoops, and then later on you'll have a DMX, then you'll have a 50 Cent. They're all new
iterations
and fresh,
and they're rebellious in their own right.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's just I've always found him to be like a fascinating figure, and I just hope that young people are curious about it.
Well, it's going to be hard to avoid him. As Chris just said, you got the New Yorker, you got the New York Post, New York Times already did a big article. New York Times gave him a great review. He's doing everything. He's doing Conan O'Brien. He's a Friend podcast. He's doing Good Morning America. He's doing, Colbert. He's doing The View. He's doing Rogan. He's doing Breakfast Club. He's doing the Today Show. He's doing everything.
Yeah.
That's Arsenio fucking Hall, guys.
Yeah.
Like, that's Arsenio fucking Hall. Okay, when you are that type of cultural institution, people want to sit down and talk.
Also, you just want to hear the stories.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not even joking. I know I'm biased because I'm publishing it and because he's an entertainment idol of mine. This is one of the best entertainment memoirs I've ever read in my life, and I can't wait for other people to read it. I mean, I've seen reviews, but I can't wait for other people to read it because I know I'm probably too close to it. Just because I love Arsenio Hall and have always loved Arsenio Hall. So I'm just so eager to hear his story. So I was so eager to read his story. But I'm telling you, this book does not disappoint.
I read the Times and the New York article. I think the thing that kind of stood out is he says he's a real introvert, right?
He is.
A really quiet, not confident. He basically says that whoever you saw on TV was me projecting who I wanted to be. Mm-hmm. And the second the cameras are off, I'm a much quieter, kind of scared, and it took him a long time to kind of
build up that courage.
Yeah, which was interesting to me.
Yeah, I'm very excited just for, what is it, like sometimes, entertainers that have been in the business forever.
And haven't gotten their just due.
Well, I think he's gotten his, to us, I think he's got his just due, but I think that there's sometimes a resurgence late in their careers where there's this like reminder. You go, maybe as we get older, we feel like a little touch of nostalgia, like we want it. And then there's this reminder, you go, whoa, yeah, that guy, that was the dude. And it'd be really cool if that happens.
You also got to remember how many other, this is all happened in an era where the late night talk show was the preeminent interview show, right? They put a ton of money into Magic Johnson, I remember, having a late night show.
Yeah. After Arsenio.
Was it after?
Yeah,
I thought it was right around the same time.
Yeah.
Howard Stern, I think, had one at that time.
I don't recall.
Joan Rivers. Like, there was a whole slew of, like, big names that they really hyped up as the one who were going to, like, inherit the throne. And he was the one who kind of...
And he was never with a network.
I thought he was on...
He was never with a network. Like, you know how like Leno was with NBC?
Yeah, and Leno was NBC. Yeah.
Then it was the whole CBS thing, and they got into late night, and they
What was he on?
Was it syndicated?
He was syndicated.
Yeah.
He was literally syndicated. So you could buy him and put him wherever you wanted to put him. He wasn't with, I thought he was with Fox all those years. I thought Fox had really invested into late night, but no.
So like in some cities he was in Fox, and in some cities he was on a different show.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Even more interesting that he was able to cut through that way.
That's right. But he cut through because of culture.
Yeah, of course.
He cut through because of culture, because of who he was choosing to put on his platform. But yeah, shout out to Arsenio. Go get the book. Arsenio, the memoir, is available everywhere you buy books now. And the 4th annual Black Effect Podcast Festival is happening Saturday, April 25th in Atlanta, Georgia at Pullman Yards. Drink Champs is going to be on that stage. Reality with the King with Carlos King. Keep It Positive, Sweetie with Crystal Renee Haslett. Club 520 with Jeff Teague. Who am I missing? Grits and Eggs podcast with Deontay Collin, Big Ice Cup Cat, and Don't Call Me White Girl. Mona will be on that stage, so go get your tickets at blackeffect.com/podcast festival. What else we got, Taylor? Ooh, Olympic Committee bars transgender athletes from women's events. I don't know how big of a deal this is.
Why?
Whoa.
Because I don't know how many transgender athletes were even participating in these women's events.
I mean,
Well, if they were allowed to, wouldn't it be all of them?
So one?
No, like if they were allowed to compete in the women's events, wouldn't it just be all trans?
Oh, I'm saying, but they barred transgender athletes from women's events, but was there an influx of transgender athletes participating in these women's events? That's what I'm asking.
I think the one is like the boxing, the girl won for boxing.
Oh yeah, you got to ban her.
But technically, she's not trans.
Oh yeah, I forgot
by
about
what?
that.
By
Yeah,
what?
Like something about her blood that it has both genes or whatever, like the XX and the XY, but
chromosomes.
Chromosomes, yeah.
Is it chromosomes?
But she was born a woman, technically.
I don't want to talk about this.
Like technically, she's not trans. Is all.
I don't want to talk about this.
It's
Avengers Doomsday is coming out, and if you watch Avengers Doomsday, in Avengers Doomsday, you know the X-Men are in Avengers Doomsday.
Yes.
And they're talking about how they're going to make the mutants, introduce the mutants to the MCU. And so it might have been something because of the snap. The snap created some type of radiation that activated the X gene that exists.
That's it.
That already existed within the mutants.
Have you guys noticed that the trans conversation doesn't even exist anymore?
Huh?
No, they're trying to bring it back.
Are they really?
Yeah.
But like for a while, we weren't even talking about it.
Yeah, but the midterms is coming up. They're trying to break
so
it
the
back.
election's coming up. So you gotta go.
Yeah, Republicans got to get something new. That's the trans boogeyman woman thing ain't gonna work no more, man.
Boogie person.
The boogie day.
Boogie them.
The trans boogie day.
The boogie them.
The trans boogie them. Listen, the trans boogie them. That ain't
gonna work, guys.
Ain't gonna do it.
Ain't gonna work, man.
Nah, the trans boogie them ain't gonna work.
Yeah. You gotta transition us out of this war.
You gotta cut.
That's
exactly.
what's gonna work.
Bond,
Transition us out of this fucking war.
The trans boogie them ain't gonna work. Let's do some asking idiots.
Hold on. Speaking of the war.
Okay.
Did you see you got shout out by Professor Jiang?
No way.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Charlamagne. Why you ain't send me this,
You're
Chris?
an English lit graduate, and you're not a professor.
Where
I
is
know
it
it's
at?
your YouTube moniker, but you're a high school teacher. You're not actually a professor.
Right. So when I went to Yale, I was actually a math and physics major. I was declared a math and physics major, but the Yale English department was very strong, and so I switched majors. So I have actually both a math background as well as an English background. That's why my system of analysis can seem strange to people, because I'm combining a multidisciplinary approach to my thinking. Yeah. And I'm not a professor.
I'm not a professor.
But I never said I was a professor. It's the internet who called me professor.
Hold on. You don't call yourself Professor Jiang on your YouTube channel.
I do now, but when I first started out, if you go way back to my early
Doesn't matter
lectures,
when you first started out. You do call yourself Professor Jiang and you're not a professor.
Look, there's a guy on the internet who calls himself the God. Have you interviewed him yet? And asked him why he calls himself the God?
I think I'm good friends with a radio host called Charlamagne the God, but no one actually thinks he's a God. People actually think you're a professor.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's give that some context.
What were they beefing over? It sounded contentious.
So that was Professor Jiang.
This is what Chris has been saving his energy.
I told you I was waiting.
He got a small gas tank, but he's ready to go all in.
Too.
All right, give it to us, Chris.
And by the way, based off the segue we just did, he can identify as whatever he wants to identify.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll continue, Chris.
All right, so Professor Jiang, if I'm saying it correctly, I'm probably not, has been one of these voices, let's say, that's really emerged as on the internet as a commentator on the war and geopolitical situations and what he practices the game theory. He's a believer in the game theory.
He also predicted this.
He predicted
exactly.
this.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of questions, as we can tell. And that was Mehdi Hassan he was talking to.
This is Chris's J. Cole, by the way. I don't think that Chris dislikes this guy.
Watch.
But every time I bring him up, he's got a little something to say about it.
Let it cook. You don't know how right you are. You don't know how right you are. Go.
So,
What did he do?
Yo, we need Chris on cam.
Professor Jiang, Chris.
I didn't say I didn't like him.
I send you stuff on him and you always got a little...
I just said I put a little asterisk next to his name.
You do.
I put a little asterisk next to his name.
Yeah.
So he's in China right now, mainland China. Mm-hmm. He had been kicked out of mainland China by the Chinese government for being a spy. And then he went to Toronto, where he became known as
for a fact that he was kicked out?
He talks about it in this interview. And he has a reason why it happened. It was a misunderstanding, essentially.
Of course.
But this is a very interesting interview because to me, a large part of the interview was Mehdi Hassan trying to get Professor Jiang to basically admit that he's a mouthpiece now for the Chinese government, that he's pushing a Chinese agenda because why else would they let you back in after you've already been kicked out right? And now you're free to say whatever you want, where everyone else in China is incredibly censored. Why all of a sudden do you have this microphone that can't be shut off?
And what is his response?
His response was, well, the reason they're not censoring me is because I'm not talking to a Chinese audience. They only care about what a Chinese audience ingests. I'm speaking to Americans, and that's not something that the Chinese government's concerned about.
Well, what does he say about China? Because I don't think China would censor him saying things about other countries if they were potentially advantageous to China.
So of course, Mehdi-san presses him on that. And then his response is like, well, China just wants peace in this situation. That's all that China really wants. China really...
No, did Mehdi get him?
I don't think Mehdi got him, but he was circling him.
Did Mehdi put him in a Chinese finger trap? What's happening?
Well, Mehdi also, this is what was interesting to me too. Mehdi comes after him for being anti-Semitic.
What? He's anti-Semitic?
That was Mehdi's point. And it got very much into the weeds of this you might be familiar with the term, I can't remember it. Pan-Judaica, are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
So he was
Greater Israel.
Right. So he's trying to pin him on a Pan-Judaica argument. And I thought the professor did a pretty nice job kind of bobbing and weaving and not getting pinned down on anything. But I've enjoyed his commentary, I would say that.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? What would make him a Chinese spy? Because the only reason I know him is because he was right about the things that he predicted.
Right.
Well, you are not listening just now.
No. I'm just saying. I was listening, but why would people think he's a Chinese spy? When
because he was kicked out
for being a spy, then let back in. Right. So the idea is he would be a double agent.
But I'm saying, what would he be doing to America? He's literally done nothing but predict exactly the bullshit we've gotten ourselves into.
Well, his overall message is that America has entered into a situation it can't get out of, and that this is going to be a big problem for America.
Yeah.
But I mean, who hasn't said that?
Well, he's predicting that America is going to lose this war.
Oh, who hasn't said that? I ain't heard nobody say we can win this shit.
I don't know if that's the...
I mean, he has predicted.
I heard him predict that Trump was going to win.
That he was going to choose Vance or
no, his thing. Trump was going to choose
JD Vance.
No, the woman from state.
He said either one. He said JD Vance.
He said both. He said Trump was going to win.
Nikki Haley,
but it was either or. He called both.
Oh, I thought it was. I didn't have heard the Nikki Haley part.
He said we were going to go to war with Iran and that there would be boots on the ground. I think those are his big. And all these things seem
have come
to be
true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. What has he done that's so Chinese spyish is what
what I think is interesting about him is that, and reason why he's galvanized so much support online, and that it also could be like clip farmed, and they could be putting a lot of money and making sure that his messaging is going everywhere. And who is they? I don't know.
Right.
But it just so happens that there are a lot of Americans that also feel this sentiment. They're like, why the hell are we going into this war? How is this advantageous to us? We're just going to lose a lot of money, potentially American lives. Like, what the fuck is going on? But to your point, which is like, if this is to the benefit of China, that the American sentiment is this, what is to the detriment of China? Which is probably America having a controlling interest in the oil coming out of Iran, right?
Right. The U.S. being in control of the straits and China having to pay a
toll,
a tariff,
or, a fee, or at least having some sort of impasse. Yeah.
The other thing about this guy is he's very into secret societies, apparently, and that's another thing that people point out. I find it interesting. Just
so he's a black Israelite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In China.
Okay. A yellow Israelite.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Why?
Can I on that point, though, I will say something interesting. I follow a guy, I forget his full name, Jerry. He's a Nigerian guy who's in China and speaks fluent Mandarin, goes around China. And not in the big cities, but in rural areas. And people are shocked to see him. They've never seen an African before in person. And they're always coming up to him and asking, or at least this is what he posts, is your skin real? Are you dirty? Like, in not a racist way, but in a purely inquisitive way, because they really can't believe it. He says, no, I was born this way. My skin is this color. What color is your skin? And the Chinese people always say they were white, which is interesting to me. And he says, no, you're yellow. And they're like, no, we're white.
That is interesting. We've never heard Asians say that. I think we're the only country that calls people yellow. And I'm not even talking about Asians. I'm talking about even like with light-skinned people, beige people, waffle colored. You know what I'm saying? Like we're the only ones that do that. That's interesting.
So the Chinese think they're white.
But I don't think they think they're white in the American sense
Just
of white.
skin tone.
But to them, it's white.
If you were to ask, and he always talks to little kids, which is interesting because they're the most kind of like
honest about it.
Honest.
Yeah.
And they look at their, he says, "What's your color?" And they look at their hands and they go, "I'm white."
I mean, they're right.
Yeah. Right.
It's not like they're walking around here looking like canaries.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, it's true though. Like they're not yellow.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do we even say that?
But you're also not black.
Yeah, I guess I'm brown.
You're brown.
You're brown,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I remember questioning that.
Say again?
When I was a kid, I remember questioning my mom, like, why do they call us black? I'm clearly brown.
Oh no, my daughter say that now. They understand why they get called black, but they're like, but we're brown.
Yeah.
Yes, they totally get that.
And this isn't really white. I mean, it's close to white, but
yeah.
But the thing
we were rounding up.
The thing I don't understand about the professor guy, it's like if he's in mainland China, I thought they're not allowed to use YouTube.
So he's talking about VPNs and all this shit, and he has an answer for everything, essentially.
But wouldn't China, like,
Bro,
as popular
you don't
as
like
he is, they would
Professor
get him,
Jiang,
right?
Chris.
Bro,
Wouldn't
yes.
they get him?
Yes.
So
of
then,
course.
he is
I like
marketable.
Professor Jiang. I'm watching.
No, but of course they're aware of what he's doing, and the messaging has to be. Now, it doesn't mean that the message is inauthentic to him, but the government must feel that this messaging also is beneficial.
Fits their agenda. Because
Keep
if
in
it
mind, they
did,
take a billionaire tech CEO, they'll lock him in a fucking basement for a month. They're not
right.
going to let him throw up YouTube videos on an app that doesn't exist in China if they're not okay with it.
Oh, okay, all right.
So
which is videos that are getting a lot of traction.
Huge traction.
Which they're aware
Massive
of.
star, like
Sure.
absolutely. So of course there's and what is he? He doesn't go like obviously they're aware and they like this messaging. He doesn't say that.
He's trying to say because the audience is Western and not in China, their only concern is the type of information that goes out to Chinese people. They don't care about Western, which is probably fairly disingenuous to your point because, well, but the interesting thing is Charlamagne,
why not just be honest?
You're on his radar. So,
oh yeah, of course you are. But like, why not?
I will.
Why not just be honest though? Why not just be like, I guess the Chinese government likes what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't change the fact that this is what I believe.
Well, because I think part of the reason his brand is resonating is because he seems to be an independent thinker, right? And if it turns out that he's just parroting a storyline that's beneficial to China.
But don't we assume that with everything that comes out of China? Like if there's state-sponsored media coming out of, or not even state-sponsored, if there's like a Russian YouTuber that's popping off, like Putin's not going to let that happen.
Yeah. I'm more concerned about the American people that be pushing propaganda for other countries.
Ooh, talk to us.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, it's coming out?
Be patient, guys.
Oh, it's coming out?
Be patient.
Oh.
But yeah, like I didn't think that until right now. So now I'm questioning what Professor Jiang is.
I think nobody, I think you never.
I never thought about it.
Yeah.
Well, I think you never question things that match what you feel. Like when something meets you at what you're feeling, you're like, oh yeah, that must be right because I feel it and this person is saying it. When things go against what you feel, you start looking for different ways to discredit that person.
No, I had the opposite reaction.
Oh, really?
I saw his video. I was like, I like what this guy's talking about. Who the fuck is he? And then I started doing some research and I was like, okay.
Interesting.
Still fuck with him.
Let's do some Asking Idiots, man.
Let's do it.
Because Chris is in here hating on
like
Professor
there's only to be
Jiang.
one smart Asian.
It's crazy. It's kind of crazy.
There's room for both of us.
But I will
There's room
say,
for both of us.
Bro.
I will say Chris is the first person to say, I don't think this guy's a real professor. I was sending Chris some clips of him and he was like, I don't even think this guy's a real professor. I was like, damn, okay.
And Chris was right.
All right, yep.
Kendall with Comedy says, what video game cheat code would y'all want in real life? Easy call. Up, down, left, right, select, start, A, B. Hold
99 lives?
30. How many lives? 30 lives, I believe.
What's the Contra one?
That's Contra. That was it. What's the Contra
I thought that was
code?
99 lives.
No, it's 30. You get 30 lives. Yeah, the Contra code. Yeah, up, down, left, right, BA. It gives you 30 extra lives instead of the default 3.
What a game Contra was. Contra was so fire.
You wouldn't change much though. Even if you had more than one life, bro, you wouldn't live reckless.
No, not even that. Like, what is, like, turbo would be fire. Be able to use turbo. I'm not gassing you. Like, go faster. I'm not gassing you.
What game was that?
Madden,
Everything.
any
Like when you
NBA
press the
2K.
turbo.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to go faster. I don't think life is lived the best fast.
No, you don't even know what I'm saying.
Time, just like you can just.
What you mean?
You can
Run
just run
faster.
quicker to a spot. You have
For
10
what? You're not a track star? Fuck you running fast for?
Ask Taylor
That's
if
what's
I'm
wrong
a
with y'all
track
New
star.
Yorkers. Y'all want to go fast.
Ask Taylor if I'm a
Fuck
track
out of here.
Ask her if I'm
Out of
a
here.
New Yorkers always want to move
Why do you
fast
wanna
for no
run
reason.
if you-
Exactly.
like-
For what reason
When
would
I'm playing
turbo?
paddle, I'll be boom, 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 and I get there.
Oh,
That's-
see, that's different. Okay.
Really?
Nah, you'd be better off with like Nightcrawler's powers.
to just
Yep.
Yeah.
Right there where the ball is every single motherfucking time.
that would be fire. Being able to disappear and then reappear in another place.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Because then you're avoiding the TSA.
Oh,
You're just
my
going
God.
to vacation.
Oh.
You're going to meet. That would be amazing.
But then your whole family would have to have those powers.
They got to come with me if you hold them.
Yeah, if you hold them,
Yeah. That'd be fire.
That's great.
But
that
then,
would be
do you
phenomenal.
think it takes away some of the enjoyment you get when you travel someplace? Because now you can
Yeah.
just be anywhere. So
It does, and I'm fine with that.
Yes, if we could cut travel time. Travel is a mother.
Also expensive. Once you have a family, you got to fly 5 people. It's like, yo.
Oh man, thank God the TSA workers got paid this week. You know what I'm saying? And then I was talking to some of them when I flew in today, and they was telling me that they only got 2 of the paychecks that they were supposed to get. I think they were supposed to get 3 since this 5-week period. They got 2. So they said 2/3 of what they were supposed to get. So,
But the thing I don't get, how can he just make an executive order to pay? So every time we have a government shutdown, why haven't presidents just be like, executive order, my way out of this?
I don't know. I don't know why every time we have a government shutdown, the motherfuckers in the government are the ones that shouldn't get paid. The Congress people, the lawmakers are the ones that shouldn't get no motherfucking money. Why do we keep doing this to everyday working class people
It
who
is
make our world go around?
mind-boggling
Make
to
the
me.
the lawmakers can't get no money, but they wouldn't even give a fuck all the money they making under the table.
Nah, but there might be some of them.
You right.
There might be some of them, and enough of them that it might be influential. Put some pressure. I 100%. But if regular everyday workers aren't getting paid, Congress not getting.
Shouldn't get paid.
What do you think people in Congress get paid? Monthly?
I don't know. Let's look that up. How often?
Monthly, biweekly, whatever. I mean, it's just a check at the end of the day. How often do government workers get paid? It's a government check.
How often do lawmakers in Congress get paid legally?
Right.
Not that under the table money. They get paid twice a month, semi-monthly. And their annual salary is typically $174 grand per year.
And you know what else?
24 paychecks a year, around the 1st and 15th of each month.
No security for them while this is shut down.
A lot of them don't have it now, though.
Well,
A lot of them have to pay outside security.
Good, even more. Now you got to pay outside security. Like we got to strip things from them because right now they're playing with other people's lives.
And I thought it was good last week. I don't know if every airline did it, but there was some airports or maybe it was airlines that wouldn't let lawmakers, use the perks they usually use. Like they had to get
Greeters.
Yeah.
TMZ was saying take pictures of them if they're traveling.
Word up. Fuck all that.
Well,
man.
to be fair, Lindsey Graham was photographed at Disney World this week. He didn't have any security with him.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he was running up on Mr. Burns. I ain't nobody. Well, they might. No, nowadays in this era. But would you even know Lindsey Graham if you saw him in the street?
It's all over the internet.
Really?
People are very interested by this.
Interesting.
Who was he there with?
Nobody, it seemed.
Oh, interesting.
Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse.
Oh, he's definitely a Mickey fan.
Definitely a Mickey guy.
He wants that.
Mickey. He don't want to be nowhere near Minnie. Mickey!
Nah, he's probably more goofy. Goofy's a little sweet.
You think Goofy's sweet?
God damn.
Yeah.
Why do you got to give the dope? Why you got to just give the recipe away? Why we can't just...
We're just playing.
You know what I'm saying? Why
Just
we can't
picking
be
cartoon
sprinkling a little
characters.
sugar?
I'm just
We
being
sprinkling
goofy.
a little sugar. Here he come like, you know what I mean?
You know what though? Lindsey Graham did say he was excited for Iceman.
I bet he is. I bet that's his favorite character, Bobby.
He can't wait for that Iceman movie to come out, bro.
Real Be Smooth says you wake up one day missing one sense. Which sense would you rather lose and why?
Smell. I could probably go without smell.
But doesn't smell fuck with your taste?
But I'm assuming it doesn't. I'm assuming those are separate. So I don't have smell, but I still have taste. I could go through life. That might even be an advantage.
What sense would I... Common.
That's not.
Common. Do you really need common sense nowadays?
That's not one of the.
Does common sense really get you anywhere, guys?
No.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares about common sense. Nobody gives a fuck no more. Okay, we've been saying common sense ain't common for
There
years.
is no value to common sense. Zero.
Is it really?
I feel like it's
yes.
a lot of value.
It's value as a human being.
Nobody in this room has it.
But not in entertainment. Everything you got to say got to be uncommon.
Taylor, you think you have common sense?
Yeah.
Taylor.
It comes to my child, my family. Yeah.
Oh, but outside of that.
That's
What?
not fair.
What's not fair?
Yeah, you can't
use that.
Just got here with motherhood.
Yeah, come on.
You've been a mother for
And
2
when's
seconds.
how long have you been a mother? Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Well, what? You don't. I don't give a fuck how many kids you got. You have
I am
wife.
a mother.
You.
First of all, I am a mother. Everybody in this room is a mother and father. It took a mother and father to make you. So you think you just all mom?
We're not about to do this right now.
I am a mother and father.
About to do this. You are not a single mother. So stop.
The ingredients.
You are using what single mothers use.
The ingredients it took to make me was a mother and father.
I'm not a single mother. I'm saying you're acting like
you're not a mother and father.
I am a mother and father.
Chris, you're not a mother and father?
Of course.
I am a mother and father.
Y'all are called parents, okay? But
you're a mother and father.
But different. Don't do that.
You are.
You are a mother and father.
You're made of a mother and father.
Yes.
You're a mulatto when it comes to that.
Yes.
Like, honestly.
Yes, you're going to respect this mama.
I was created.
You're going to respect this mama.
Yes, I was created by a mother.
You're going to respect this
by
mother.
my mother and my father. But
I am a mother and father.
We're not going to act like
I am a mother and father.
You're ridiculous.
By the grace of God, as a beautiful wife. We all have beautiful wives.
Beautiful wives.
You could take that role, but if I was a single mother and father,
you would be a mulatto.
Either. I could do both.
I hate y'all so much.
Yeah.
We know what it's like to
This
be
is
a
crazy
mom.
that you don't want to respect our mothers. You gonna respect this for mother, yo. You gonna respect us for mother. That's what we are. We're for mothers.
Nice.
You are for mothers.
It's true.
We starting a new thing.
So
for mothers.
For mothers stand up.
For mothers stand.
For mothers.
But
We are for mothers. Okay, father and mothers mixed.
That's what we're made out of.
That's right.
There's nothing we could do about it. We didn't choose this life.
That's right. We are for mothers. And you're going to respect us as for mothers, okay? And Patrick is a for mother. Shout out to Big C.
Shout out Big P.
So y'all carried a child for almost 10 months?
Yes.
Even more. Even better.
Yeah?
Even better.
Y'all better not piss me off on this podcast.
You think you did that alone?
We
yeah.
Wow.
What?
Big P had nothing to do with it.
I didn't say that. Did he carry the child? No. I carried.
Wow.
We've been carried. Like, why do you know what it's like to carry? We've been in there.
Why? Listen,
we know what it's like.
I'm not taking away the physical aspect of carrying the baby for 9 months. But you think mentally you did that alone?
Oh, no.
You think emotionally you did that alone?
A husband got to
spiritually you did that alone?
Oh, my
pregnant woman.
Easy.
You know what it's like to carry a pregnant woman for 10 months? That's what a husband got.
You think Big P didn't have to deal with your
didn't.
shenanigans?
First of all,
yo, I saw a study the other day that said women's hormones are only normal like 3 days out of a month.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been said this.
Look it up. I'm not even joking. I read this shit.
3 days out of the month.
Study that said a woman's hormones are only normal 3 days out of the month.
Okay.
So that's what we got to deal with.
I think 3 is a
The
lot.
deal with it.
I think
the deal with it's crazy because y'all are not in it like how we are though. Y'all not every day in our minds and our bodies carrying a
Someone
child.
got to make sense.
We're with you.
Someone got to make sense.
As for
someone
mothers,
got to make sense.
Why would I?
As for mothers, we're with you every day, making sense of the
all
things
the
that don't make sense to you 27 days out of the year.
God chose this. One of us is going to be crazy and the other one is going to be able to deal with it.
Am I lying? What does it say about hormones?
Give me a second. Peaks.
3 days out of the month.
Won't give me a straight answer, but
are sounding like.
But then it's saying
what they're
that
trying to ban in Olympics.
the hormones
okay,
are abnormal.
Yeah, they're abnormal.
No,
Yes.
it's saying they're not abnormal.
They
During
are
menstrual
abnormal. 3
cycle.
days out of the month. 2 of those days are payday. That's really the only thing that calms y'all down. The third day, I don't even know where that comes out of.
God damn. I just asked ChatGPT, when are women's hormones normal? There isn't one single moment when women's hormones are normal because they're supposed to
What would
change.
ChatGPT know? He's a robot.
I'm just telling you, man.
Well, you know what? You know why he knows? Because he got to deal with crazy ass women typing shit into him. So he knows better
Why
than
can't
anything.
we be in this together?
Because I'm not about to. It's about to be a fight with transgenders. That's what it sounds like.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what, Taylor? Shout out to Taylor, man. Drop on a clue bomb. Taylor fucking gang. Okay? Shout out to Taylor MAGA hate. All right? Taylor saying, when all else fails, blame
Trans and Asians. That's what
Oh my God.
We're seeing the agenda.
I'm going, man. I got to leave now.
Taylor, we love you, yo.
Crazy.
Taylor, we love you.
As always.
We'll never expect you to know what it's like to be a mother. We'll never expect you to know, all right? But we'll be with you this whole time. We know what you're going through. But we'll never expect you to know what it's like to carry the weight of your whole family and your wife.
Oh my God.
It's a lot.
As always.
Look how tired we are.
Right now.
Look how tired we are right now. And we're not
Y'all
off duty.
pissing me off so much.
You're a father. But you don't want to accept it. You just want to be one.
Deny it.
We're for mothers. You're a father.
Yeah.
Embrace it.
All right.
Embrace your
It's
identity,
the yin
Taylor.
and the yang.
You aren't embracing the totality of who you are.
Please embrace it.
You're a father.
Before it's too late. Before it's too late, you got to embrace the fact that you're a fucking dad too.
Yes. Yes.
You're
You want to be a father or a dom?
What you want to be?
Which one? Or a mad? You're a mad. You're a mad. That's
Don't be mad.
A mother dad. Or dad. You can be a dom, a dad, mom, or mad, a mother.
Yo, you're annoying.
Which one you want to be? Listen, as always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Bye.